Let's queer up LGBTQ plus civil rights. PrideFête looks at the state of buggery and why so many Caribbean nations still criminalize same-sex. Male-to-male sexual activity continues to be illegal in 11 Caribbean nations. Female-to-female sexual activity is illegal in 7. The Caribbean region also has some of the world's most severe punitive laws relating to homosexuality. The region has the largest collection of countries in the Western Hemisphere that considers every same-sex association illegal. The anti-gay legislation in the English-speaking Caribbean is derived from the British 1861 Offences Against the Person Act. The Jamaican law, for example, retains a Victorian flavor, while only 25% of non-Commonwealth countries criminalize same-sex activities. Almost 80% of ex-British colonies maintain anti-buggery and anti-sodomy laws. Jamaican activist Dadland Maye says, the sodomy laws are legislative hate gifts given to Jamaica by its colonial master, England. But is there a hope for change? Has the situation improved significantly since 2016, when Belizean gay rights activist Caleb Orozco won his legal challenge to a section of his country's criminal code? Well, yes and no. In a landmark judgment on December 12, 2022, the Supreme Court of Barbados issued an oral ruling that struck down colonial-era laws, criminalizing consensual same-sex relations. In the same year, the Antigua and Barbuda High Court of Justice struck down the legal provisions that criminalize same-sex relations. St. Kitts and Nevis High Court also ruled that laws criminalizing gay sex are unconstitutional. However, there is still much work to be done in many Caribbean countries, but there is little doubt that for queer people, the Caribbean is still one of the world's most difficult places to live and exist. I'm an advocate for buggery.
I'm buggering right now. No, I kid. But this is no laughing matter, right? You know, it's insane how colonialism has brought so much just deprecation and hate into our communities, you know. And I can't remember, I can't put my finger on it, but I do remember most recently reading a article in regards to that LGBTQ plus experience wasn't necessarily celebrated, but it wasn't hated or looked down upon in certain islands until colonialism happens. And they're the ones that brought that in. And that's what your report was basically saying, you know, that they brought these anti-sodomy and anti-buggery laws, which basically means the same thing as sodomy in a way, right?
No, it's just, like you said, it is sad that in a sense, this puritanical colonialism came and took away, to me, what, okay, I'm just going to say it, call a spade a spade, what would be very joyous and fun for people to actually partake in, just living their lives. And it hasn't just hit in terms of sexuality, but just how it is that we represent ourselves, we show who we are, and we're criminalized for it for no reason.
And one of the things about this report that really stands out to me is that we tend to always look at discrimination and homophobic in that male-men aspect, but we saw that female is also thought of as illegal as well, you know? And a lot of times you just look at it where the females get to do what they want, the women are easily accepted, but that's just not the case, you know?
Not at all. It's really bad, but we're gonna move forward and we're gonna hope for the best because things are changing. So,
Hotspots Media Happening Out Television Network presents PrideFête, an LGBTQ plus Caribbean Pride Festival, on Saturday, August 12th at Wilton Manors, Richardson Park on Wilton Drive.
Join more than 1,000 guests as we celebrate Caribbean queer culture with live entertainment, exotic costumes in the spirit of Carnival, unique foods, and so much more.
PrideFête is presented by the generosity of Black, Spark, and AHF.
PrideFête celebrates the diversity of 33 Caribbean nations that are as diverse as our LGBTQ+ community.
PrideFête will be from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. with dynamic and fun pre- and post-parties.
General admission and VIP experience tickets and more information is available at pridefête.lgbt.
Welcome to PrideFête!
We are Queer News Tonight, the world's first and only live daily LGBTQ+ evening news show, brought to you from Happening Out Television Network. We operate in the same model of PBS and NPR, but for the LGBTQ+ community. We educate, inform, and entertain by supporting the 10 pillars of our LGBTQ+ community, with more than 100,000 a week watching us on Roku, Apple Television, and other channels. To keep the story going, we accept donations with 100% transparency. Stay updated and live authentically with Queer News Tonight.